Hello, thank you for joining us today. We are talking about breathwork. This is the second micro training in the Washington State Employee Assistance Program's Mindful Monday series. I am Carly Osborne, the EAP Education and Awareness Specialist, and I am here to guide us through today's session. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to the world of breathwork, a powerful practice that harnesses the simple yet profound act of breathing to enhance mindfulness and well-being. Here's a brief overview of breathwork and its key benefits. We start with conscious breathing. Breathwork involves the intentional regulation of your breath, bringing awareness to the inhalation and exhalation process. By consciously directing your breath, you tap into a fundamental aspect of mindfulness. Breathwork can also help with stress reduction. Engaging in mindful breathing has been shown to activate the body's relaxation response, reducing stress and promoting a sense of calm. It can be a valuable tool for managing the challenges of daily life. Third key point is that there's the mind-body connection. Breathwork serves as a bridge between the mind and the body, fostering a deeper connection between the two. This integration is essential for achieving a state of mindfulness where thoughts and bodily sensations are observed without judgment. It also helps improve our focus and concentration. Practicing breathwork enhances your ability to stay present and focused. The rhythmic nature of controlled breathing helps quiet the mind, allowing you to concentrate more effectively on the task at hand. Breathwork is also valuable in emotional regulation. It's a valuable tool for emotional regulation because it allows us to pay attention to our breathing. In this, we create a space for self-reflection and respond to emotions with greater awareness, leading to a more balanced and centered emotional state. That is a very quick overview and introduction to breathwork. For the rest of this session, what we're going to focus on is 3 separate breathing techniques. And how we're going to approach this is I'm going to explain what the technique is, talk you through it the first time, and then for 3 minutes you're going to hear some ambient music and you're just going to practice the breathing exercise. There are a few things I would like for you to note. For some people, especially those who might deal with anxiety, learning to breathe consciously can be difficult. So if you feel yourself getting anxious or you don't feel relaxed in this exercise in this moment, go ahead and stop that exercise. Do not force yourself to do something that makes you feel uncomfortable. It's important to go at your own pace, which is why I only guide us through 1 round of the breathing exercise before I leave it up to you. Go as fast or as slow as you would like. Make sure that you're comfortable when doing this, so seated, laying down, just be in a comfortable position. You are welcome to close your eyes for any of the practices. You can keep them open too, so whatever works for you. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and flip to the next slide and look at our first exercise, which is box breathing. Like I said, I will walk us through this. So for box breathing, let's sit comfortably with our back straight and shoulders relaxed. Inhale quietly and deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Then hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly and completely through your mouth for a count of 4. Pause and hold your breath for another count of 4. And then we repeat this cycle for 3 minutes for box breathing. So it's pretty simple. Pace it in a way that works for you. But we're going to go ahead and breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4. And that is box breathing. Very, very simple, very basic, something you can do any time of the day. But we're going to go ahead and practice this. Like I said, it is a 3-minute rotation. If you don't feel like doing it for the whole 3 minutes, that's perfectly fine. This is your time. Use it how you'd like to. But I'm going to go ahead and start the music, and I will be silent for most of it so that you can practice your box breathing. And here we go. Remember to breathe at your own pace. Breathing in for 4, holding for 4, breathing out for 4, and holding for 4. If you find your thoughts drifting, go ahead, acknowledge those thoughts and then let them go. The purpose for this is to relax, to breathe, to be present, and let go of that stress. At first, you may find yourself counting down those seconds, but after a few rounds, you might find that the breathing sequence comes more naturally and you don't have to count. If you're finding that you don't like holding your breath, you can just breathe in and out normally. Big deep breath through your nose, and then quietly out of your mouth for as long as you can. To the end of this 3 minutes. You should be breathing comfortably. Maybe paying attention to what's going on inside your body. How are you feeling? And we are done. Okay, let's take a moment and kind of come back to, open up your eyes if they were closed, maybe shake yourself out a bit, kind of wake up your limbs, your body, get your mind focused back on me talking at you now, and just sit for a minute and kind of think how that made you feel. Did you find it easy to do the holding for 4 seconds between each action, that breathing in, holding, breathing out, holding? Did you find yourself relaxing? Did you find yourself maybe feeling tense? Maybe this particular exercise was not working for you. And that's okay. Whatever you're feeling is perfectly normal. And you don't have to like this particular exercise, which is why we're going to go ahead and look at another exercise. So this one is a little different, kind of in the same vein though, because we are going to be doing some work where we hold our breath. But with this one, it's the 4-7-8 breathing pattern. So if you focus your attention on the little box in the middle of your screen there, you're going to breathe through your nose for 4 seconds. You're going to hold your breath for 7 seconds. And then you're going to go ahead and exhale for 8 seconds, kind of like you're blowing out a candle, so that kind of puff of breath. So I'm going to leave that go for just a second here, just kind of watch what the sequence is. And now what I'd like for us to do is to, again, find a comfortable seated position. Lay down if you can, whatever that looks like for you. I want you to go ahead and place the tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth, just behind your front teeth. Go ahead and inhale quietly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Exhale completely and audibly through your mouth for a count of 8. So do this together and breathe. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the sequence. So again, in for 4, hold for 8, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is going to be our next practice for about 3 minutes. Just a reminder, go at your own pace. If you find that this isn't working for you, it's okay. Take the next 3 minutes to just exist in your space without worrying about anything or thinking about anything, just feeling where you are. Breathe normally if you want to. You can go back to box breathing if you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and start the music again. It will go for 3 minutes, and then we will come back and move on to our next breathing exercise. So here we go. In, 2, 3, 4, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, continue that at your own pace. Close your eyes if you'd like to. Keep them open if you're following the dot on the screen. Remember, this is your time. This is meant to help you feel comfortable and relaxed. Acknowledge the thoughts as they come and go. Don't let yourself get hung up on any one thought. Just go ahead and aim for quiet, steady, controlled breathing. If you find yourself tensing up, take a minute, pause, shake yourself out and relax. Go at your own pace. There's no need to keep up with anyone because no one else can see you breathing right now. This is your time. And again, if this practice doesn't work for you, you can breathe normally or go back to the box breathing, whatever works best for you. We are coming to the end of this section. So go ahead, finish your exercise wherever you happen to be. And after that 8-second exhale, let's go ahead and come back to my voice here. Shake it out, open up your eyes. If you want to, you might want to stand up and stretch real quick, whatever works best for you. So we have been through 2 techniques for controlled breathing. We had that box breathing where we're breathing in for 4, holding for 4, breathing out for 4, and then holding for 4. We just tried 4-7-8 breathing where we breathe in for 4, hold for 7, release for 8. It's possible you've kind of felt differences in your body with each of these exercises because it alters the way that we're breathing. So again, it might change the way you hold yourself, or maybe you found it was harder to concentrate on the counting for one or the other. Whatever works for you. The purpose of this training session is just to get you thinking about breath work and how conscious breathing can help us find some peace in our day. So we're going to try one more. And this one's a bit different because there is no counting. Of the 3, this is personally my favorite. But we're going to do for 3 minutes again. I just want everyone to make sure that they're at a point where they're ready to move forward, because it feels weird to control our breathing. If you're feeling anxious or out of breath, maybe you feel confliction or constriction in your chest, just take a moment to settle yourself, do what you need to do so that you can move on and practice this 3rd session with us. So with that in mind, let's talk about mindful breath awareness. So as I said, this one does not involve any counting. It is just going to be paying attention to our breathing. So I'm going to explain how it works. You're going to sit in a position that is comfortable for you. You can sit on a chair or on the floor, laying down, or sitting on the floor with your back straight. We're going to close our eyes and we're going to bring attention to our breathing. We're going to pay attention to how we're breathing. And we're just going to go with it. So I'm going to start some music and talk us through it. So go ahead, everybody get comfortable. And here we go. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes and bring attention to your breath. Observe each inhalation and exhalation without trying to control or change your breath. Just pay attention to the natural rhythm of your breathing, the inhalation and the exhalation. As you're doing this, if you find your mind wandering, it's okay. Give it a second, acknowledge that thought, and then gently guide your focus back to the sensation of breathing. It's just that in and out. No need to rush, no need to hold, no need to count. This exercise is meant to help bring appreciation to the simplicity and the rhythm of how we normally breathe. So just enjoy that for a little bit. Breathing in and out. No rush. Just quietly being present. Just breathing in and out, no rushing, remember no counting. We're just trying to focus on that sensation of the air coming in and out of our nose. The simplicity of breathing, how we naturally move that air through our bodies. How we're not putting pressure on ourselves to do anything in this moment, just to sit here and breathe. Okay, so let's go ahead and come back to it. Keep breathing normally, but shake yourself awake a little bit, open your eyes. If you were laying down, go ahead and sit up. If you were on the floor, sitting down, maybe move back to a chair, whatever that works for you. So give us a second here and everybody come back together while we get ready to reflect on what we've done. So, first thing to note is you never realize just how quick 3 minutes can be until you're doing something like this. So, as we bring this practice to an end, what I want you to reflect on is, how do you feel? Did you notice a difference in your body with each of the breathing exercises? Did one make you feel more relaxed than the other? Did you find that these were helpful? Did you find that you feel this is something you could do in basically any moment of your life? Something simple that other people might not notice? But really just sit with how you're feeling and how those exercises worked for you. And if breath work does not work for you for whatever reason, it's perfectly fine. Not every mindfulness practice is a match or fit with everybody. So we will be doing some more sessions. Our next one is a body scan. You might find that more helpful than breathing exercises. But that does bring me to the end of our practice for today. So I do thank you for joining us. If you'd like to reach out to the Washington State EAP, our website and phone number is there. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to join me for this and to practice a bit of mindfulness. I hope you got something useful out of it, and I hope to see you in the next video where we will practice body scanning. So thank you and have a great evening.